Hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to a Guild Wars 2 Online PvP match commentary. This match is on the Legacy of the Foefire. We got the point of view of a warrior using a bleed damage burst spec, and this is episode number 8 of the pre-season of videos, which are running until the release of the game, and then we're going to enter season 1. But don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you think you're going to be interested in lots of PvP commentary, PvP guides, discussions. We're going to have loads of stuff going on, so just subscribe, it's going to be amazing. So there we are, we're just making a quick cap on the quarry there for the red team. We've got a player from the blue team who's tried to come down, but he's on his lonesome. He's going to take a pretty hard beating now from the reds. Perhaps he's come over here to try and slow them down if the blue team are making a push on that central point. It doesn't look like anyone is going for the central point at the moment. It looks like both teams are just capping their points before they move towards it. There goes that warrior down. He wasn't able to hold them off long enough. I was thinking maybe that might have been some sort of tactic to try and distract the red team, slow them down and get someone to capture the central point for the blues. But it doesn't look like they attempted that at all. There's only a ranger here. He's going to get very heavily hit now from the red team. Got a lot of players here from the red team coming in on him. And there he goes down nice and quickly. We lost a player from the red team as well. But the Reds are definitely dominating the central point at the moment. The central point is a really important area of this map to control. It gives you really good access to the rest of the map. You can get to the two side points and the enemy's base really quickly from it. So if you can control it and just keep defending it, it's always good to just commit a couple players to defending that central point at basically all times. Because yeah, it just gives you such good access. Your teammate can head up through the centre and then head off wherever they're needed around the map, which is really good to just sort of travel around from the central point. It's so vital. We've got quite a few thieves here on the blue team by the look of it. We're going to be engaging against one here, but the red team are just bringing the extra players. They're just engaging in 2v1s all the time. They're bringing that extra player, which makes such a difference. You're just seeing that damage there from this bleed spec, bringing down that thief so fast. The red team, just bringing their players so quickly and just outmaneuvering the blues as it stands. We've got another player here. That's another thief coming in for the blue team, but again we've got 2 players here from the reds, 3 players here from the reds. He's just going to be outnumbered. 4 players here from the red team. They're just bringing that critical mass and just controlling those points. He's going to go down by the look of it. He's not got much left in him. The thief, it does give a bit more survivability because that thief was using a sword, so it gives him quite a bit of mobility, but it's just not enough to keep him alive. We've got a ranger coming in here, but he's just coming in solo against 4 players from the red team, and they are just going to tear him apart. He's doing quite good damage to our warrior, but this warrior's just able to kite him around and just let his team finish him off. There he goes, going down in the corner of the screen right there. Just so I'm getting spiked. As you can see, the red team got 3 points captured at the moment. Got complete domination of the central point, not even being contested. The quarry looks like it is being now contested, but it looks like the red team are now going to attempt to push towards the guild lord. They've got such good control of the rest of the map, they can just sacrifice that for a few seconds and attempt to make a quick push on the guild lord. So this is quite an interesting mechanic. It's kind of different, plays very differently between these pickup groups like this match and in the 5v5 tournament matches. In a 5v5, you'd have to commit at least 2 players really to kill the guild lord. One player's not going to be able to do it fast enough, and of course the other team will come back and try to defend you in a 5v5, try and stop you from getting it. So we're heading up now towards the guild lord, and we're just be engaging against all these mini bosses around it before we go onto him. So yeah, I was saying in these pug games you can commit a lot more players to getting to the guild lord and do it a lot faster. You see how quickly these mini bosses are just going down at the moment to this team. But if you're in a pug game, you're less than 2 players, of course it takes more time, and when the other team come back and start defending, which it doesn't look like the blue team are doing at all at the moment, it's really difficult to actually bring down the guild lord against an organised team who are defending their point and things like that. So we saw that bleed just piling up there. We've got 25 stacks of bleeds on that blue lord, and he's going down. He's finished off. We had no interference there at all from the blue team, which is very poor from them. They are getting really trounced in this pickup group game. This blue player coming in there, but he's far too late, and he's going to be ganked by all these players. It was just a waste of his own life there. He's going to go down nice and hard. So it's quite an interesting thing when you do get attacked by obviously the enemy team start trying to defend their lord, because their spawn point is so close. If you're finishing them off too quickly, they're just going to be coming back straight into the match, and they're just going to respawn and be right back on top of you. So perhaps it might be a tactic to maybe just let players bleed out and try and do things like that to players who try to stop you when you're trying to bring down their lord. I don't know, it could possibly end up being something we'll see happening in the future. Yeah, we just sort of DD a player down, finish them off, and just leave them there on the ground bleeding out. So it looks like the blue team have now managed to capture 2 points, and the reds are a little bit behind. We've got some more players here coming in from the blue team, but they're way too late, and absolutely miles behind at the moment. it's going to be pretty difficult for them to put it back at the moment. Again, we're just seeing, we've got to 2v2 at the moment here from the Reds versus the Blues, taking quite a bit of damage there from one of those thieves. We've also got a warrior here, so it's a pretty even matchup even on professions, so we're going to see what happens. So that warrior's there taking a full stack of bleeds, trying to deal some damage there. He's way too far away, trying to open up those close combat maneuvers. Kick there, throw bowlers, switching over to their rifle. They're just going to try and finish him off there, to try and DD him down with that. So we're basically, it looks like the red team are trying to push out towards the rest of them, out the rest of the team. They're now going for the central point, while these two players are going to hold back and just try to keep the blue team distracted back here, and keep them from understanding what's going on in the rest of them out. There's already that player going down. That thief hit him there with a Heartseeker, which is such a powerful skill. We've got a ranger coming in here as well. He's not going to do a massive amount. He's been hit there with a throw bowlers from our ranger to stop him from being able to rally his teammate, while our player comes in and tries to finish him off. This is a good play here from the red team. They're just holding the blue team back at this gate, keeping some of their members distracted. Just dealing a bit of damage there to stop him from getting back on his feet. That ranger's gone down as well. Did get jumped by a thief there. That was a good move, but we're getting an instant rally because that ranger went down. So yeah, the red team are making a very good play here. They're holding that blue team back, distracting them, keeping them all the way back here, and they're not able to get anywhere across the map, just boxing them into their gate. We're getting another rally there. This is absolutely fantastic teamwork here from the red team, bringing down those players in such quick succession. It's almost impossible. Even though we're getting pretty heavily focused fire, the blue team are just going down too fast. Red team with 3 points captured at the moment. It looks like they've pretty much got this game in the bag now. Yeah, this ranger's just trying to DD us a bit there. He's trying to kite around the outskirts. It's a good move, but the blue team, what they need to be doing is just pushing right completely the other side of the map, going for the waterfall, going for the central point, because at the moment they're just letting the red team just stack up the score. They're so close to winning now. It's pretty much over. So 9 kills for that game, which is pretty good. And we did a very good match all in all, and the blue team just got absolutely trounced. You could just see them. It's that central point control is just so vital on this map. You can just control that. No one can really compete. Just the way the whole map's laid out and stuff, it's just so important. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you're interested in having any PvP matches of your own commentated on, get in contact with me. And if you can leave me any feedback about this commentary in the comments below, that would be absolutely fantastic. Hope you have a wonderful day.